Good evening. I did not realize it had been so long since I'd made a video. It's been like a couple of weeks, I think. So I've got some embellishments that I'm going to work on here. And so I thought I would just turn on the camera. I have kind of a mess. So I'm going to use my little tags that I've made and coffee dyed and decorate some of them. So I've got all kinds of little things here that I thought I would try decorating with. We'll see how it goes. Today is the 3rd of July that I am filming, and so tonight we are going to go watch fireworks. I have been coffee dyeing, so my hands are a mess, and I started painting today. Then it started thundering, and I'm just a mess. I got some things at a garage sale that I need to paint. There's some cute little shelf things that I'm going to use to put some of my craft supplies on. So, but I like the distressed look. So I was going to paint them white, either white or cream, and then rub some of it off to distress it. So we'll see how that goes. My daughter is taking care of some people's animals for a couple days while they're gone, and we do not live on a farm. And these people have 3 horses, 5 ducks, and one is sitting on her nest, so she's going to be having some babies soon. So 3 horses, 4 ducks, bunch of chickens, a rooster. Fortunately, the rooster is friendly. And they've got a cow and a calf. And a mama cat. And we got to see the kitten, one of the kittens today. Oh my goodness, it was so cute. She said she hadn't seen the kittens. They weren't out when she was over there when they gave her instructions on what she was supposed to do. So she hadn't seen the kitten before. And I'm assuming there's probably more, but that's the only one we saw. I'm trying to think. They don't have dogs. But yeah, so I went with her this morning to see all the animals. So this is something different for her. She's done dog sitting for people, but... And one time we took care of some people's goats. Well, I guess they had more than goats, but the goats, oh my goodness, they were a challenge. Oh, they're ornery things. Kept getting out, and oh. They were knocking down the fence posts, and it was a mess. So, this is kind of fun, something different. She was kind of concerned about the duck that's sitting on its eggs. It was like totally still, so I don't know. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully it will go get water when it needs it and stuff, because it's been so hot. So what should go on there? Ooh. The horses are so pretty. One of them was really friendly. The other 2 at first were not real sure because they had never seen us before. The one came right up to us, was wanting petted and petted and petted. So I wasn't sure. Some horses, will nip. And so I asked her, I said, is it okay to pet them? Did they say? She goes, yeah, they said that we can even go in the stall with them. So they must be pretty nice horses. It's so pretty. I haven't ridden a horse in years. Not since I was a kid. My aunt and uncle had horses, and when we visited them, we got to ride a little bit. But it wasn't very often that we went to their house because they lived a ways away. I think I'm going to back this one on brown paper. We'll see if it will stand out better. Oh, my hands look so bad. I have been busy coffee dyeing a lot. This week I did over 200 pages. This last winter I almost ran out of one design, or some of the designs from that one tablecloth. So I thought if I could get a couple hundred done a week over the summer, that would give me quite a bit to go through the winter on. So how does that go? The bow is almost too big, isn't it? Let's see, what else do I have here sitting around? Could do another one of these and maybe put a flat back pearl. I think I will do that. I didn't put a pearl in the center of the other one. I don't know if it needs it or not. We'll see. I am not an artist, but these little, I can doodle. So I drew that. I was so proud of myself. It actually looks like something. So yeah, I've been looking at Line Botanical, I think is one, on Instagram. And then just Googling, searching some of the places to see about what things I might be able to doodle and draw. I'm so bad at drawing. That one time when my husband and I were first married, we were at a friend's house and we were playing, do you remember the game Win, Lose or Draw, I think it was, where you had to draw things and your teammate had to guess? Well, I can't remember if I was supposed to draw a squirrel and they thought it was a snake, or if I was supposed to draw a snake and they thought it was a squirrel. But anyway, that's how bad I am at drawing. They thought either my snake was a squirrel or my squirrel was a snake. So I can't draw. But little doodles I can do. Not anything too fancy. And I like to draw some little roses. Again, it's more doodle roses, not realistic roses. Ah, go on there. It's stuck to my finger. There. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave the strings on these. I haven't decided yet, or if I'm going to take those off. At the top. I guess it depends on how I'm going to use it in a book. One of them I tried tying a bow at the top. Where's that one? And that looks kind of cute to have the bow at the top with the string. So, like I said, it kind of depends on where I'm going to put it at in the book, what I'm going to use it on. Here's one of my little doodle... Ah! I dropped it. There's one of my little doodle roses. It keeps sticking to me. I've got some more of my leaves. Those are pretty easy to draw. So let's see, what should I do next? Tonight, the fireworks show we're going to see is usually a really big one if it doesn't get canceled because of weather. We have some storms that could possibly come through, so hopefully it doesn't spoil it. And tomorrow night we'll have some friends over, and we don't usually buy fireworks, but the fireworks people that have the fireworks stand in our town usually on the 4th of July do a big show afterwards for the town as like a thank you. And they do it just, we live outside of town, but we're just right on the edge of town, and they do it right at the high school, which we can see from the end of our driveway. So we just pull our chairs out at the end of our lawn or driveway and sit and watch all the fireworks, so we don't even have to spend any money. We just watch the show. So we'll picnic and watch fireworks. Today I just went to 2 garage sales. I think I'm going to put a pearl in the middle of this. I went to 2 garage sales, but oh my goodness, they were good ones. I got, at the first one, I got this little shelf thing. I don't know how to describe it. It's something I'm going to put on my craft counter that I hopefully get back to working on if I can get good lighting down there. And it's got 6 little drawers, and it's got like these cubby holes where you can stick things in. So part of it was distressed and part of it was dark wood, and I like the distressed, so I painted that today and distressed it. And then I got this tray that was already distressed, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use that for yet, but it'll be something with my craft stuff. If anything, I can put maybe some of my glues and pens and pencils and things that need standing up on there maybe. And then I got some, I don't know, they're metal, like metal buckets, but they're wire. And they're already distressed. And so I thought maybe I could stick some of my things in there, because I've got some like old wallpaper rolls and the rolls of brown paper and stuff. And I thought maybe I could stick those rolls in those baskets sticking up from there. And then maybe those will look a little bit neater. And then I stopped at another one on my way home and found some shelves for $5. And they're like open, and they have like the little collapsible baskets in them. But the baskets are like bright purple, bright pink, neon green. So I am painting them. I have painted those little baskets before, but these ones aren't turning out as nice, so I don't know. We'll see. So I mostly got supplies to try to organize my craft things, which I need really bad because I still have things, lots of things in boxes. So hopefully it will work so that I can get organized. And at a different garage sale one weekend, I stopped, and this lady had this really cool wooden thing. I don't even know what you call it. And she had gotten it at a farm sale, didn't know what it was used for. Someone told me they thought maybe it had like all the little like screws and nuts and bolts and stuff in there, so I don't know. But I've been wanting to paint that and distress it, but I have to sand it down some, and we'll get a really nice day, and I think, oh, I'm going to sand it and do it, and then it rains, and the thing gets soaking wet. So then I have to wait for it to dry out. And then it rains again, and it gets soaking wet. And it's just been going back and forth like that, and so I have not gotten the thing sanded, because I'm really excited about getting that done. So I think that'll look really cool. So, we'll see. So it'll be fun when I can get some of this stuff in my craft room and get things organized so I just don't have boxes piled. And then at that last one that I found when I was coming home, they had a nice wooden table and 4 chairs, and there was a leaf with the table. So I called my daughter. She's been wanting a table. And they only wanted $50 for it. Like I said, it's a solid wood table and chairs, and so she came over, and I went to her house then and helped her unload that. And then I had to take her old one back with me. It's another one I drew. Let's see, what should I do on that one? I think it needs a bow or something of some kind here. Better close my ink pad. Maybe the string one again. I think that looks the best with those because they're so small. So I thought it was a productive day for yard saling. Now if I can just get myself to get it all painted and distressed and that one thing sanded first, and I'm kind of excited to put it all together. I like wood things. I think they look so pretty. But yet I like the distressed wood. So, although I've seen some pictures on Instagram of some people's craft rooms where they have the natural wood in all these different kinds of shelves with cubby holes and stuff. And oh, that looks so pretty too. But since I've already started with the distressed stuff, I will just keep going that way. There's another one. Wanting to do one with this boot here. I thought I had one. Oh, here's one that's cut out. I sat and cut and tore and all these little things. I wanted to do something with one of those. Had some brown. There's some brown lace. I know it looks black, but it really is just dark brown. Does it need a bigger piece of lace? No. Which looks better? I don't know which looks better. I don't want to cover up too much of the coffee dyed stuff. I think I'll go with that. Oops. People at that second garage sale I went to probably thought I was crazy because the 2 shelves I bought wouldn't fit in my cart at the same time. So I paid for them, took one home, unloaded it, went back, paid for the second one, or I paid for both of them, loaded up the second one, came home, then I started eating my breakfast, and I thought, oh, my daughter might like those table and chairs. So I called her, and first she said, yep, she wanted them. And then she said no, so then I went back home. And then she decided, yep, she wanted them anyway. So then I went back, and they were still there, and they were laughing. But she said she'd seen a table and chairs just like that at a different sale online, and they wanted $125. For this one, they just wanted $50, so it was a much better deal. I really like this lace, but it's not looking right on there for some reason. I don't know. Needs something, but I don't know what. I'll leave it for now. Maybe I'll think of something later. I'm going to run out of time pretty soon here. It's amazing how fast the time goes. side do I want? It's a little bit different color. A little bit different color on one side than the other. Guess we'll do that side. I was at my husband and I went to a tea room. That's about 45 minutes from here. We'd never been there. And it was so cute. It was in another state. And she had it decorated so cute. That has been one of my dreams, is to have a little tea room. I like to do teas. And if any of you have followed me on Instagram, on Sundays I usually post a photograph that I've taken, and lots of times it's going to be some of my china. Not always, but a lot of the time it is. Maybe that one can go on that. I have lots of china. This lady did the mismatch thing, and it just fit together really well. It just looked so cute. And she had old quilts on the table for tablecloths, and it was really cute. A group came in. It must have been like a grandma, a lady, her daughter, and then her daughter. And then there was another older lady with them. And this little girl had never been to a tea room. And so they were teaching her how to do things properly. And the little girl goes, "What is this quilt for?" But she wasn't talking, I thought she was talking about the quilt on the table. She was talking about the cloth napkin. She'd never seen a cloth napkin before. So I thought that was pretty neat that they were teaching her some new things to move all this stuff out of the way so all this junk isn't in there. These strings, the strings were white, so I coffee dyed them, and now some of them are kind of stiff, and they're just, there, that helped. Well, those turned out kind of cute. I didn't even use the little hat. I was going to use a hat on one, so I'll have to decorate some more. Like I said, this one needs something, but I don't know what yet. But anyway, those are the ones that I finished today. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing them, and maybe it can inspire you to do some doodling too. Have a great day. I guess evening. Have a good evening. Bye. Thanks for watching.